welcome back to Just One Question. We are now officially in 2021, which is the year that it's all going to change, we hope, and we're going to be able to get back to something like normal, but we'll get to that in a minute. First of all, I am just thrilled as I can be to have Heather Hansen on the show. I'm calling it a show with me. She is the author of The Elegant Warrior, which is a very cool book, and also a podcast. So you can check it out in either format. And she's got a book coming up soon called Advocate to Win. She is a business coach and a speaker, and she is a frequent appearer. Is that the word? A frequent a guest on television shows where she gives forth her expertise on legal matters. So welcome, Heather. I'm really glad to have you with us. It's great to see you again. And tell us how you're doing during the pandemic in a few words.
I mean, it depends on the day, right, Nick? Today I am doing well. Before the holidays, I was struggling. I have a new puppy who you might hear in the background as he yips and runs. And he has been an enormous pleasure and an enormous pain. So it's all just, going with the flow. In general, I'm grateful. My family is healthy. My sister had it and recovered. So I'm grateful and hopeful.
Great. Thank you. And we are all hopeful still in 2021 because we are hoping that vaccines will roll out and people will be able to get back together in some way. But we know that we've been changed. And what I'm curious about now is how you think we have been changed. How will it be different when we get back together and we start to resume something approaching normal life? How will we have changed as a result of this pandemic?
Nick, I actually think that we are going to be more connected. And by that, I mean twofold. I think that we have made connections like this one via Zoom with people all over the world. My coaching used to be pretty local. I would meet with a lot of my clients one-on-one. And now my coaching has turned international. And I meet with clients all over the world in all kinds of time zones because the pandemic has sort of allowed us to see that that's possible. And I think those connections will make us more connected. But I also think that when we can connect in person, when we can see each other and feel each other and actually smell and taste and touch each other, we will take advantage of that opportunity, especially with the people that we are closest to, the people that we sometimes don't always appreciate the opportunity to connect with them. So I think we'll be connected physically with those that it is important that we do so, and we will continue to connect virtually with more and more people and sort of expand our network in that way.
That's great. I love that answer because I'd like to think that this will lead to a time of expansion rather than contraction, because we've been so busy hunkering down and being isolated and contracting our life and our business and all these things. So that's a great thought that we can start reaching out again and expanding again and staying connected and connecting in new ways. So Heather Hansen, thank you so much for that answer, and stay safe. And I hope to see you again soon in real life, in person. And until then, thanks for being on Just One Question.
So much my pleasure. Thank you for having me, Nick.